We got some pretty good news from Halo Infinite coming straight from the developers at 343. So I wanted to break it down and talk about it, including talking about what this means for Halo Infinite in the immediate future and the far away future or the longevity of the game. But if you want to climb to Onyx and above, the GameLeap website is your best resource. But we have in-depth breakdowns, constantly adding new content, new video breakdowns, new positioning guides, and more. If you want to master your craft and climb the ranks with ease, do yourself a favor and go check it out right now down below. Now, 343 Jerry Hook tweeted this out stating, quote, "Thanks to your continued feedback, we are happy to confirm credits will be earnable in Season 2's Battle Pass. That means that you'll be able to earn credits as part of your Halo Infinite progression. We'll have more to share on this as we get closer to Season 2. Now, this is actually incredibly good. It allows you to buy that battle pass, work through it, and you're going to be able to earn credits so that at the end, you're going to be able to buy things here and there. You want some cat ears at the end of it? Sure, you got it, and you got it with everything included with the battle pass. In addition, they are doing changes to the store to add more individual items, make things cheaper, and I think that once we hit Season 2, the monetization system is actually going to be spot on, right? Now, the game definitely has more problems, but that is going to be one of the ones that we can check off the list. Now you have an incentive to grind, you're going to be able to get cosmetics, and this free-to-play game is no longer going to feel like it's trying to suck every single morsel of our wallets dry. Now, there was actually an interesting conversation in the comment section of this Reddit thread, so I wanted to actually read it to add to the conversation. So first up, quote, "It's funny, Season 1 sort of feels like Season 0, and Season 2 is when things really start ramping up." And the next comment was basically every live service game ever. And I know a lot of you didn't like when I said it in the previous video, but it really does seem like this is still a beta, right? This is still a non-released game fully. It's in its alpha, it's in its beta, it's just not a fully complete game. We're getting a lot of things in Season 2, and once Season 3 drops and we get things like the co-op campaign and Forge, that's gonna really be like the real release of Halo, if I'm being honest. And that's not for multiple months from now, but that's just the reality of it. Right now, we're beta testers. We're literally fucking beta testing the game, and we will not play the real game until 3 months from now. And you could be like, fuck that, I don't wanna play this game, and I would understand. But I know that each and every one of us will be right back when fucking Forge comes out, because I know I'll be playing the shit out of Forge. And, you know, we love the franchise. We love Halo. So, of course, we're going to keep playing the game. Of course, we like the game. It's just frustrating in some aspects, but at least they're being communicative, which if you look at some of the other games in the industry, the developers don't communicate at all. And they're putting things in place to actually fix the monetization system. So I actually do applaud that at the very least. Now, an even more important discussion is with the next two comments. The first one stating, quote, "I don't play them, but I follow games like Fortnite and other gas closely. Everywhere I look, it's always uphill battle with a few bumps on the way. It sucks that we have to wait for games to be complete, but it's useless to think that it won't be that way moving forward. As it stands right now, communication hasn't been awful, updates are arriving, and changes have been made. Hopefully, course will continue to be corrected." And then the next super important point was, quote, "Halo Infinite has the benefit of being a game that they are planning on sticking with for quite a few years. The big issue comes from games like Battlefront 2 and Battlefield 5 that hit a point where they feel complete and people actually are happy, and then the developers jump ship to work on the next title. I'm glad that they are actively communicating with us and are making changes at the community's request. I have faith in them, but I feel like the game could have used some more time before getting released." Now, we all agree that the game could have used more time to get released, right? But you gotta understand that compared to a lot of these other live service games where it's going to be, you know, released unfinished, tuned to the point where it's decent, and then abandoned, that is not the plan for Halo Infinite. It's released unfinished, and then it's gonna be tuned to the point where we actually enjoy it, and then it's gonna keep getting tuned, and keep growing, and keep evolving, and keep getting bigger. And we also gotta think about Microsoft just fucking bought Activision Blizzard. I mean, there's a lot of cool things that they could actually do as far as collaborations, as far as expansions, and with that network, Halo could become something even bigger, and it's just gonna take a while to get there, right? Right now, we're kind of at, you know, step 0, step 1, and it's a long way to go, but it's not like we're gonna get, you know, halfway up the hill, all the way up the hill, and then they're gonna jump suit, right? That's not gonna happen. Halo is the go-to franchise for Microsoft. It is the defining game, and it's going to be a slow grind to get the game to the place that we want it to. I know that we have a laundry list of things that we need, but if they just knock them out one at a time and then they stick around to continue to improve the game after the fact, I think that Halo Infinite is actually going to be all right. But let me know if you agree or disagree with me down below. Are you still grinding the game? Are you really excited about a lot of the changes going through? Or are you going to take a little bit of a break until, you know, season 2, season 3? I want to know your opinion about all that and why down below. And while you're there, do me a huge solid and just go check out the GameLeap website, look around, and take note of all the high quality courses that we offer on the website. Do yourself a favor, go check it out right now down below.